everyone, I'm going to get straight into it because I'm going to end up babbling like crazy. So get a cup of tea, hot chocolate, coffee, juice in your favourite Disney mug and sit down because it's going to be a chatty one. Guys, I have got 4 weeks to go till Disney, so I am going to just explain to you some bits and bobs, maybe give you some tips along the way. Even if you have been to Disney 1,000 times, just stick with me, just stay there and listen to me. I might have some things that I do that you might think, oh, that is a good idea, I'm going to do that on my next trip. So I have to thank Sally Crystal again for my amazing planning journal that she gifted me a while back. It's come in so handy and it's just so pretty. The amount of stickers, and she knows I love Pocahontas, and I've got these cards. It's just so pretty, and it has been used. I've been writing bits and bobs in it, so I'm going to kind of refer to this as I talk, otherwise I will talk just random gibberish. So, who's going? Me, my mum and my sister are going to be going this time around. Yes, if you're thinking I'm the world's worst mum, I might just be that because I am leaving my little boy at home this time. Few reasons, but don't worry, he will be getting to go in less than 100 days, I think it is, because March I'm going to be taking him and my husband back to Disney. We're going to trial run him another Disney trip, and hopefully it'll be better than last year, because last year was just hell. Hence why he's not coming this time. That might sound a bit harsh, but I feel kind of bad, but I'm going to make up for it, promise. So we're going to be flying from Aberdeen with Air France. Used them last year for the first time, and flew from Aberdeen for the first time last year. Had a really bad experience with them. Flights got cancelled, so instead of a direct flight there, we had to go via Amsterdam, which is something we've never done as a transfer, and with a little kid, that was just causing mayhem. It was a nightmare. And then while we were at Disney, lo and behold, we found out that our flight was completely cancelled on the way home, and had to stay an extra night in France, and we ended up staying in a rather creepy motel-like place. Generally thought one of us was going to die, but anyway, that is besides the point. We're alive and well, and we are going to give Air France another go. Air France is the only company that fly from our kind of local airports. Inverness doesn't fly to France at all. Aberdeen, it's only Air France. It is like double, sometimes triple in price compared to EasyJet. Normally we go to Glasgow, sometimes we've been to Edinburgh and flew from there. It's much cheaper, but when you can add in everything like the cost of travel, like travelling to the airport, from Aberdeen being an hour away and Glasgow being like 4 hours away, the overnight stays you've got to do at the airports. We would have to stay 2 nights in Glasgow, the way there and the way back, whereas we're just going to stay the way there in Aberdeen. Also, the times of flights, you would basically get a whole day, an extra day at Disney if we fly with Air France, whereas if we fly with EasyJet down in Glasgow, because of the times, you're missing a big chunk of your 2 travel days, which technically add up to a day. So we're going to give Air France a go again and just hope it all goes well this time. So then we're going to Aberdeen on the Sunday, staying overnight in a travel lodge near the airport. Then we're going to be flying over to Paris, Charles de Gaulle on the first flight, and then we're going to be using a taxi transfer service which we've used twice before. Totally recommend them. They're called Airport ATT, I think it's called. It has a blue logo, kind of looks like an elephant from a distance because it looks like curvy. Totally recommend checking them out. You book online. You can book like months in advance. You say how many passengers you've got, how much luggage you're going to have. They tell you the types of cars that are suitable for you. You pick them, put in your flight details and stuff, and they're gonna be there with a sign with your name as you come out of the luggage bit at the airport, and then they take you straight to your hotel. They're so professional. The first time we used them, the guy was actually late and he was so apologetic. He actually knocked €60 off our fare. Maybe if you're traveling by yourself or as a couple, it might work out a bit more expensive than like the TGV, but you literally, you know, it's from A to B, whereas the TGV, you've got to get to the bus, the train station, you got to wait for the train, and there's smelly people and things, so, you know, way up. But if you've got 3 or more people, I would say it works out cheaper than the TGV, and it's just better. So we're going to be using them again, and then we're going to stay 1 night in the Hotel Cheyenne. Normally we would, like in the past, we've stayed in hotels at the airport, but we thought, well, we may as well stay in a hotel that is close to Disney. That way the next day it's like boom, we're here, because we're getting an early flight, so we get into France midday, so we'll still have ages. So there's no point staying in a hotel at the airport. We'll just be bored for the rest of the day. So we thought, right, let's see if we can get a hotel in Val d'Europe. So a website that I've used previously for hotels in Val d'Europe is Travel Republic. And we looked on there, and lo and behold, some of the Disney hotels were on there, room only, and guess what? Hotel Cheyenne per person for 1 night was €18. Go figure, yeah. So we jumped on that. So we're going to be staying in the Hotel Cheyenne for 1 night in a Woody room, Texas room I think they're called, and then on the Tuesday, we're going to move into the Disneyland Hotel. Yes, we're staying in the Disneyland Hotel for 3 nights. Just a box standard room. And then we come back on the Friday. But yes, we are going to be staying in the Disneyland Hotel. Holy crap. So yeah, so excited to be staying in 2 Disney hotels in the one trip. It's just going to be exciting. I've stayed in the Hotel Cheyenne a few times, and I think even though it's one of the cheaper hotels, it's one of my most favourite hotels because the theming is just out of this world. I don't know about parade times and things yet, but we are just super excited to just be going back and just kind of having a chilled time there. You know, me, my mum and sister have been several times, so we can just kind of take it at our own pace and do kind of what we want. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be meeting a friend and her daughter and her husband that I have made through my business, which is pretty much Disney related. So we're kind of like online Disney friends. I think we would have met in the Disney community somewhere anyway, but it was through her buying a little bum bag for her daughter the first time they went, 2 years ago already, gosh. And we have kept in touch, and we are actually going to be there at the same time and both staying in the Disneyland Hotel. So I am super excited to meet them in person. So that is something special that's going to happen this time around. What else can I say? I'm just flicking through this just to kind of see what I can talk about. I think all the attractions are going to be open. The railroad's finally going to be open. The only thing that's not in the Disney park is Autopia. And then obviously there's quite a few things blocked off and closed in the studios. But the studios isn't really somewhere that me and my mum and sister really go. But so excited. There's going to be a Christmas show. I think it's going to be adapted from last year for Mickey's 90th. It was a surprise Mickey show, where basically it was like a dance mob of cast members basically at the end coming on stage and dancing to his birthday song. But I think they're somehow going to make it a Christmas version. But I think that song's going to be in it, and I absolutely love that song. So I'm really excited to see that. And another thing that I know that they're going to be doing when we are there, because we're at the very start of the Christmas period, even though it's advertised as the Christmas period, some things aren't actually going to be happening, like the tree lighting ceremony. There's a Princess Waltz happening on the castle stage. We're not going to see that. That starts the weekend after we leave, which is really gutting considering they've advertised it Christmas season when we're there. But Stitch is going to be meeting, and I don't know, but I think he's going to be in his Santa costume like he was for the stage show last year, Merry Stitchmas, which will be so cool. I've been wanting to meet Stitch for years and years and years, and I've never met him. I've seen him lots of times, but I've never actually met him. And just meet him in his Santa costume, it would just be so cute. Oh, some other things that we're going to be doing this trip, which we've not really done before. I've been to Val d'Europe before, but with my mum and sister, we've not been. We always say, right, we'll go to Val d'Europe, but then we get just so immersed with, we need to spend as much time in Disney as we can, that we never do. But because we have that time on our first day when we get to Disney, and we're staying in Hotel Cheyenne, we're going to check in and then go to Val d'Europe, come back and then have an early night, because then the next day we're going to the Disneyland Hotel, and then our Disney holiday properly starts. We're going to actually eat at a Auberge de Cendrillon for the first time. We're going to have lunch there one day. Can't remember what day, but we've booked to go there. We've also booked to have breakfast at Plaza Gardens. I've never had breakfast there with the characters, so that'll be really nice. And then we're also going to be eating in Inventions for 2 nights out of the 4 that were there, which is really exciting. We're also going to be getting our face painted. Well, I don't know about my mum and sister, but I will be. When we meet up with my friend, her little girl gets her face painted like almost every day. So we're going to get our face paints for some photos and things. So I'm quite excited about that, because I remember getting my face painted when I was little and went for Halloween, and it was just amazing. So I'm really excited to be a big kid again and get my face painted. I'm going to meet Stitch, and yeah, there was something else that we're going to do that we've never done before. I think we were going to, oh yeah, that was it, go on one of the Main Street vehicles. We have never done that before, so we need to do that as well. So, like, when it comes to merchandise, oh my god, I keep seeing all this new stuff that's coming in. I'm going to need another suitcase. I'm going to need to take a load out. Holy crap, there's so much merch that I want. And if you know me from my previous videos, I do take back a hell of a lot of merch. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much the kind of gist of what's happening with our holiday. So yeah, I am really quite excited, and I can't believe just how quick it is coming around, guys. I will probably do like a what's in my park bag while I'm at Disney. I think it's easier doing it like actually what's in my bag rather than just what I think I'm going to have in my bag. So anyway, this video is starting to get very long, so I better end it here, and I'll see you next week for the 3 weeks to go countdown to Disney. See you guys real soon.